Hi. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hey guys, Bryson Bronson back here at Calgary Barbell with Strength Edge. Just doing our weekly video for my training log. This week's been a deload week, so not really a whole lot of excitement to talk about. I did some high bar squats, some close grip bench, pause deadlifts for sets 8, which were super not fun. But in bigger news, we hosted our first powerlifting meet here at the Strength Edge last weekend, and it was a huge success. We had some great lifters and some great lifts done. We had a guy in the 74 kilo class deadlift 596, 598, something like that, and broke the current provincial record. So that was pretty cool to see. There were a lot of people out to spectate. I think we had probably close to 75 people packed into this gym, and it was really good for exposure, getting a lot of people in here and letting them know where we are and all that kind of good stuff. And this weekend coming up, we have a seminar with Brandon Lilly on Saturday, and he's going to be in here doing some lifting on Friday and Sunday with a couple of the seminar attendees. While I'm on a deload week, I might as well talk to you guys a little bit about deloading. So what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about the training strategy that Mike's using with me right now. Currently what we're doing is we're essentially building a block out of 1 week of training and then simply repeating that until it peaks. And then we do what he calls a washout week, which is what I'm doing currently, and it's kind of like a deload, but essentially what we're doing is we're getting pretty far from specificity. So we're doing movements that are outside of the competition movements, we're doing higher reps, we're doing more supplementary style exercises as opposed to more competition style exercises. So on the further towards the general end as opposed to the more specific end of things. Then from there we'll build another block and repeat that for probably 5 or 6 weeks until it stops working, and rinse and repeat, and that'll carry me into my meet in November, and we'll go from there. So today's question of the day is from 5055672439 on YouTube. And he said, I don't know if you've talked about this before, but do you have any opinions on PEDs in powerlifting? It's a touchy issue for a lot of people, I suppose. Personally, obviously, I've chosen the route of not using PEDs because I compete in the IPF and that's what I want to do. But I wouldn't say that I necessarily judge people or think less of a person for deciding to do that, unless, of course, they decide to do that and then compete in a tested federation. I definitely think that there are places for people who want to use PEDs to go. I have a lot of respect for those lifters. They often are very hardworking and very impressive lifters, but they need to lift in federations where it's an even playing field. I think very little of somebody who would use PEDs and still compete in a tested federation. I just think that's just pretty shitty. And the person who asked the question rather mentioned that they always thought it was goofy that things like ephedrine were banned. The thing with that is that's not necessarily an IPF decision, that's a WADA decision, the World Anti-Doping Agency. And because the IPF is trying very hard to get into the Olympics and to get recognized by the IOC, we use their doping protocols. As things are added to the World Anti-Doping Agency's list of banned substances, they're then enforced through the IPF because we use their testing protocols. The rest of the week here is probably going to be pretty minimal training-wise, some more high rep stuff, some more less specific movements, nothing super exciting. Next week, I'm hoping to be back into equipment, back into some heavier stuff, hitting some singles and that kind of thing. That'll make for much more exciting content, so we'll bring that to you guys definitely. This weekend, we're also going to try and film some stuff with Brandon Lilly while he's here. That should be super cool. So stay tuned, like and comment below, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned with Calgary Barbell. We'll see you guys next time.